Hey, 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 hey. What's up, guys? Hey, guys. First of all, I'm super stoked because I got a microphone. So I really hope that you can hear this video better. Secondly, today for Makeup Monday is all about the lashes. We're going to talk about adhesive, we're going to talk about magnetic, and we're going to talk about glue. Let's go. So, first up, we're going to talk about the glue lashes, which you can use glue for any type of strip lashes. So I actually have this box of lashes. I got it on Amazon. I got a ton of lashes in here. Like, a ton of lashes in here. And I'm pretty sure it was probably about 30 bucks or so. I'm going to find the link to that, and I'll put it in the description. But you don't have to spend a ton on lashes, especially if you're just starting out. So we're going to choose this pair right here. These are kind of crisscrossy, super cute, and shockingly, they are a little bit more natural. So if you're going to get cheaper lashes, there's a way. I'm just trying to pick it off, but I lost 2 fingernails yesterday, okay? It was freezing rain, and I tried to open my car door, and I slipped, and I snapped 2 fingernails off. It was a sad day. But anyway, that was a squirrel moment. These are the lashes here, okay? And the first thing with false lashes is you have to make sure that they're going to fit your eye. So what I do is I kind of hold them down. I'm pretty good at eyeballing because I've used falsies so many times. Sometimes when you get lashes, they have some type of adhesive holding them into the container. So I just kind of go along and I pick it off. You can literally see it coming off. But anyway, that should be fine. So these ones again are from Amazon. So in order to trim them, because let me tell you, probably 98% of people have to trim lashes to fit their eyes. So what you do is you're going to kind of just sit them there and see how far they come. Let me hold the end of this so you can see. And see how far they come on the inner corner. If they're too close to the inner corner, what they're going to do is they're going to lift in the inner corner. And then if they're too long on the outer corner, they're just going to lift, which is going to drive you crazy. Okay, first of all, it's literally going to drive you crazy. And you're going to need to continuously reapply these lashes. So, but if you trim them to fit your eye, chances are they're going to stay and they're not going to move. So I have these teeny tiny little scissors. These are actually nail scissors, cuticle scissors possibly. They're from Revlon, but they're perfect for trimming lashes. So this one is actually the left side, but I already know that it is slightly too long because it comes almost right to my tear duct. Okay, so what you're gonna remember, you have to remember which lash is left and which lash is right. So if you have a pack of lashes, this is the right, this is the left. The reason why you need to remember this is because when you trim them, you have to remember you're trimming from the outside all the time. No matter what lash it is, you're trimming from the outside. If you trim from the inside, believe it or not, it's going to look ridiculous. There's a specific way to do it. So this is my left eye, okay? And I know that I need to cut, I would say, a little chunk off. So what you do is we know that this side right here, okay, is the outer corner. So we have to remember that this is the side that we're going to trim. So what I do is I start small. Okay, let me, I'm so bad at this. Let me get close to the camera. So we're going to cut a little chunk off, okay? And then what I do is I hold them back so we know that that's totally going to work. Okay, so we're going to put this lash down because what I'm going to do is I am going to get the glue prepped. So there's a ton of different lash glues out there. One of the most famous brands, Duo, is really good. I don't mind it. I don't really wear a lot of glue on lashes anymore. Just a little bit messy, but we're going to show you anyway. Kiss is also a really good brand. So I'm going to link those in the comments or in the description of the video, as well, so that you can check them out. So we're going to apply a thin strip of glue to the lashes. Okay, So for the lashes, you're gonna take glue. You don't need a ton of it, and you're gonna gently put it on the lash strip. Okay, just like so. It's a pretty thin layer of glue. The thing you need to remember about using lash glue is you do have to let it dry a little bit. You have to wait probably about 30 seconds or so. And the reason being is because if the glue is too wet, it's not gonna stick. It's gonna like slide all over your eye. Nobody wants that. So we're gonna let that sit. I'm gonna do mascara on one eye, and I'm gonna show you this because when I do lashes, I like to blend them in with my natural lashes. And how I do that is by applying some mascara. Lifts my natural lashes. Like, my natural lashes are pretty straight and they kind of point down a little bit. And I'm going to show you here in a sec when I apply this that if you don't have mascara on, it's really hard to blend your natural lashes into the falsies. So once this gets kind of tacky, we are going to apply it. And yes, I know what you're thinking. She totally put the lash on the eye that doesn't have mascara. And I did it on purpose, I promise. I forgot how kind of annoying glue-on lashes are. But that's okay. The reason why I wanted to do this on this eye is kind of to show you the difference. So, when you apply your lashes, you're going to get them as close to your lash line as you possibly can. This will help them blend in with your natural lashes. Here we go. Okay, so these ones are on. It's not perfect. I'm not a huge fan of glue, but that's just my personal preference. A lot of people love glue on lashes. So this glue, I know that you can see a little bit of the white. That's okay. It actually dries clear. You won't see it after a while. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the other side. And we're going to have to trim this baby up just a little bit. Okay. But then it'll show you, I'll kind of be able to show you the difference of what it looks like and how it kind of blends in. Just trim a tiny little chunk off that. So I'm going to add a little bit more glue on this one, and we're just going to kind of let it sit. And then I'm going to show you the difference of mascara versus no mascara. Now, this video is going to be kind of longer because as much as I would like super quick videos so you don't have to sit around and watch something that's like half an hour or more, I also want to make sure that I am as detailed as I can possibly be and explain it in a way that you'll be able to understand and remember. So, if the video is a little bit longer than normal, I apologize, but I'm just trying to help you out. So, we're just gonna let this, I'm just blowing on it to try and get it to dry a little bit faster. When I do other people's makeup, I don't blow on it, I promise. This is strictly for me. So again, you don't want it wet, you want it a little bit tacky. So 30 seconds or so with glue is normally enough. Just gonna put these lashes aside here. I'm gonna see if my lash applicators are going to work for this today instead of using my fingers because it's kind of a bit of a pain in the ass. But that's okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do, and the reason why I actually love the lash applicators when they feel like cooperating is because you can really get that lash in place exactly where you want it. I'm just reminding myself time and time again how much I'm not a huge fan of glue lashes. So what I'm doing is I'm literally just kind of pinching my lashes together And by that I mean that I'm pinching my natural lashes in with my false lashes. And I know this seems crazy, but I don't use glue lashes ever. So it's a bit of a pain in my butt, but that's okay. I'm taking it back old school for me. And this is all I wore. So anyway, so I'm gonna see if we can actually get a little bit closer. You can kind of tell, you can see the natural lashes here that have no mascara on them, so they're not really blending in at all with the falsies. Whereas on this side, I managed to put mascara on and I'm pinch them together to blend them in a little bit better. It just helps to make them not look so fake. Which is fine, but if that's what you want to look like, then that's okay. You do you, boo-boo. There's actually no rules, okay? So these are glue, and as you can see, it kind of frustrates me a little bit. Glue is not my friend, but a lot of people love them, so I want to show you all the options. So this one is a Duo, is what it's called. The Duo is the brand. And it is a white clear one, so it goes on white, and when it dries clear, so you actually can't see any of the glue, which is amazing. There's other ones that you can get as well that have different colors. They kind of like go on almost like a blue or purplish and dry clear, and that's just so you can see the glue and make sure that it's, you know, ready to go. But these babies are, I mean, these are Amazon lashes and they're pretty bomb, okay? That entire container of lashes was probably like 20 or 30 bucks. I don't remember, but I'm going to find it on Amazon to link it in the description. So that is how, as messy as it was, to apply glue strip lashes. And literally with false lashes, you just peel them off. It does not hurt. It kind of looks like it does, like it pulls at your eye, but it really doesn't hurt. When you're done and you've used them and you're good, so you can see the glue on this lash here, I literally, in all my lashes that I use, I go and I just peel off that glue. You can do it right away or you can do it before the next time you use them. Otherwise, what happens with lashes is they will get kind of clogged up with all the glue, and at some point they're going to stop fitting. So this is what this one looks like here with all that glue. And all you do is you just kind of just pick it right off. It's weird, but it comes right off, and then your lash strip stays clean. You don't want to use any type of a makeup remover on lashes because it will, most of the time, depending on the lash, actually make your lashes fall apart and render them completely not usable. So there I am sitting there wasting time picking it off, but that's okay. We all know that I have a squirrel brain. Anyway, we're gonna be right back to do adhesive lashes. Okay, so adhesive lashes come with a lash pen. It's exactly kind of the same concept as glue, except it's in a felt tip pen form. So a lot of companies now have these. This one is clear, so you can kind of see it. It does dry clear. And this one is black. Just take the lid off and show you. So with these ones, you don't have to wait to apply the lashes. With the glue, you have to kind of give it time to set a little bit, let it get tacky. With the adhesives, there's no wait time. You line it, you stick the lash on, and you're good to go. So I'm gonna go in with the black one today. I'm just getting my lash out. My apologies. I'm gonna have to trim this one as well because it's a little bit big. So we're just gonna take a little snip. So this is the lash here. Totally almost poked myself in the eye with a pair of scissors. I'm a hot mess express. And literally, I don't know if you can see this, I'm just gonna cut a tiny little chunk off. You just wanna make sure when you're trimming the lashes that they don't go probably past about here. The reason being, if they go in too far, every time you blink, it's gonna slowly lift up the inner corner. And then if you put them out too far, that outer corner is gonna lift up. It just ends up being a royal pain in the butt, and nobody wants to deal with it. So this is exactly like eyeliner, okay? It is a felt tip liner. It's not a liquid liner, but all you're gonna do is you're gonna do a line. And again, I know I'm gonna say this probably 1,000 times in this video, and that's okay. You need to get as close to your lash line as possible. So I'm just going in, and we're getting as close as we can get it without actually stabbing ourselves in the eye. Okay. And I kind of run it over a couple times. Just to make sure there's enough on there and it's gonna hold. So this is the eye that I already have mascara on. So we are just gonna put it here. Lashes in the lash applicator, and you're gonna angle them, figure out where they fit, and you're gonna push them in. So with adhesive lashes, you wanna make sure that you're pressing that lash into the liner. Like so. So these are very dramatic lashes. I love them, but they're very dramatic. But I just used it to show you the adhesive liner. My lash applicators are not liking me right now. But I don't know if you can see this, but my natural lashes, you can't see the shape of them because they're blended right in to the falsies. I'm so angry that I don't have fingernails right now because I use my hand, my fingernails all the time to make sure that everything stays put. So these are adhesive, okay? These suckers, like, they're gonna stay on. They're gonna stay on all day, especially if you can get them to fit properly. So that's why lash trimming is so important. So this one, we're just gonna peel right off, and I will show you the clear liner on the other side. I'm gonna try and get as close to the camera as possible. This one has a bit of a, almost like a bluish, purpley, iridescent type tint to it. And that is just so you know where you're putting that liner. It might be hard to tell on camera, but you can definitely see it in person. And again, I go over it a couple times. I'm gonna need to go to the nail salon and get some fakies. This is gonna drive me crazy. No nails, man. So again, we're gonna cut a little chunk off. Boop, like so. Since I have nails on this hand, we're just gonna go ahead and press this in. Okay, and that is the clear. Yeah, those suckers are stuck. It's perfect. And that's clear. This is how easy the adhesive ones are. Okay, just gently peel it off. And again, these are gonna stay all day. They are gonna stay all day. The one thing I will say to remind you guys is when you're putting your lashes back into the container, to make sure that you're putting the left one there and the right one there. Most of the time with lashes, you can tell just by holding them in your hand which eye they're meant to go on. The majority of lashes will have kind of a flare on the outer corner. Okay, but just to make sure, when you put them back, you know exactly which lash is supposed to go where. So again, the majority of companies now that sell lashes do have adhesives. You can normally get a clear and a black. I personally prefer black. I like a black liner. I do black liner even when I don't do lashes. It's just kind of my jam. That's okay. Again, personal preference. But adhesive lashes are super easy to use, much easier than the glue, as you could see from a previous clip of me attempting to put on glue lashes. They're not my favorite. But the next up is my personal favorite, which are magnetic lashes. So let's go. I will show you quickly though, in terms of taking off any of the liners. I just put a little bit of, this is actually clean, but it's stained, I promise. A little bit of eye makeup remover on a towel. And then I gently, very gently, especially where your eye and your eyelashes are concerned, I gently rub that liner off. Another easy way to do it is to put the eye makeup remover onto a Q-tip and gently kind of scrub it. You can damage your lashes if you are not careful. Oh my gosh. I need more makeup remover. I'm gonna have to redo my makeup strictly to show you how I take off, or how I put on the magnetic ones. So the mascara's off and the liner's off. So now we're gonna rub half my makeup off and redo it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so thanks for sticking with me, even though I'm a giant hot mess, and we know this. But hopefully this helps you. Now we're gonna go on to magnetic. So when you get magnetic lashes, you'll get a magnetic eyeliner, and then you'll get magnetic lashes. And with magnetic lashes, you can see, hold on, I'm just trying to take one up. They're not cooperating today. But if you can see here, on the end, there's tiny little magnets right across the lash. So what happens is you're gonna put your magnetic liner on, you're gonna let it sit for about a minute or two, and then you're gonna put your lashes on, and your lashes will literally click right onto the liner. They, in my opinion, are the easiest lashes to use. There's quite a few brands out there. Some of them will look like a liquid eyeliner type tip. Others will come in a pot, like a tiny little pot that's kind of similar to something like this. This is actually a gel liner, but I believe there's a brand called Ardell, and they have a little pot of magnetic liner that you would just apply, let sit, and then attach the lashes. So let's get started. Okay, so we're just gonna go in and apply the magnetic liner. And again, it's like a liquid liner. And you're gonna get right at that lash line. Okay, I personally like to do 2 coats. That's just how I roll. You really only need 1 though. Okay, and because we have to let it sit, this is the time I would take to do mascara. So we're gonna apply some mascara to the top. It doesn't have to be perfect because the false lashes are gonna hide it anyway. And we're gonna apply a little bit of mascara to the bottom. Like so. Anyway, so sorry for being so weird all the time. Like, I'm sorry, not sorry. You know what I mean? So anyway, we're gonna let this dry for a sec. Little dance break. No, you don't want to see that. My apologies. All right. So once that's done, you've kind of let it sit for a sec. You take your lashes and you literally go like this. These ones, I should have trimmed a little bit actually, but that's okay, just for the purpose of this video. That's how easy the magnetic ones are. Now again, personal preference, but that's okay. So again, you've blended your natural lashes in with the false lashes. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about when I say to make sure to trim them so they fit properly, because the inner corner will always lift up. Always. Prime example. So, to trim false lashes that are magnetic, that have little magnets on them, depending on how many magnets, some have 5, some have 10, some have 11. It all depends. Hi, Lucas. He knows I'm filming, and he's literally sitting at the door. What I do is this one has 5. I know it's hard to see. I'm trying to show you the little magnets on here. This one has 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to 1 magnet. Okay? I love that this happens so I can show you. So, boom. Boom, boom, boom. 1 magnet gone. So we're clear, none of my videos will ever be perfect. And I probably won't edit them out either. This is real life. This is real life, guys. And now they fit so much better and they're not lifting. Imagine that. So anyway, I really hope this helps. And again, there's different ones. This is the glue that I used. There are some that are the same type of applicator as the magnetic one, kind of a brush, which is a lot easier, I find, than that one. We also did adhesive ones, which actually I don't mind the adhesive ones. I would go in between adhesive and magnetic. I find the magnetic the easiest because you literally just let it sit for a sec and you will see the lashes like attach like an actual magnet to the liner. They're super, super easy to use. However, if you have any questions at all in regards to lash application, comment below. I will do my best to help you out. But again, we're just going to do a quick recap in terms of some tips. Trim your lashes. Almost always, you're going to have to trim your lashes. It's normal, it's fine. You can use a regular pair of scissors. The ones I have, like I said, are from Revlon. And I'm pretty sure they're cuticle cutters, but that's okay because they're super thin and super easy to use, definitely user friendly. Always trim your lashes. You don't want to, so in terms of this one right here, you can see right here where that lash ends, and there's a ton of space here. Still looks great. If it's too far in the inner corner, it's gonna lift up. If it's too far past the outer corner, because you can see here, I just put it right at the end of my lash line. That's it. Doesn't need to go any further. It's gonna lift. Once they start lifting, as you saw with the glue ones, you just end up fighting with them and you get frustrated and it's really annoying. So trim your lashes. That's the second one. And third, figure out which one works best for you. Sometimes it's trial and error. Like I said, a ton of people love using the glue on lashes. I don't. I struggled hard. Let's be real. I struggled hard trying to show you guys the glue on lashes, but that's okay. There's adhesive, there's the magnetic, you know, figure out which one works for you. I'm going to put a bunch of links in the description of this video so you can go check out various types of brands for, different types of lashes. I'll link the Amazon one as well. If you're a lash lover and you want a solid deal on a literal ton of lashes, I'm pretty sure there's 80 pairs in this one. I use boxes like that in my makeup kits because they're so easy and so affordable. So if you want something like that, I will link it in the description. Other than that, please let me know if you have any questions or concerns or comments or whatever, and I will do my best to answer them. Again, thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. You make my day every single day, and I will talk to you soon.